All right, so I don't really want to talk about. I don't want to talk about today's game. There's nothing to really talk about. I mean, we saw Giants football, really. Okay, I mean, Chargers fans, if you guys are happy you got the W, awesome. Miami Dolphins fans, you guys are happy I got the W last week, good for you. I'm not even mad at this damn point. I mean, this is Giants football at its finest. This is what this team has become the last decade. Okay, today when we lost to the Chargers, we officially locked ourselves in for our fifth consecutive losing season. Okay, that to me says it's time to start the fuck over. I mean, start over. Okay, fire the general manager. Obviously, he's gone. Dave Gettleman's gone. I mean, we all know that. I don't know if he's going to get fired or if they're going to force him to retire. I don't know how the fuck you force somebody to retire. That's kind of language is that. But if you want to force someone to retire, I don't know if that shit's going to happen. But he's gone, right? The real question mark, and this is what I really want to talk about, is Joe Judge. Why do people want to keep Joe Judge? Like, I don't get it. Like, what is it about this man that's so attractive to some fans? I mean, I feel like he's a very rowdy, rah-rah type coach. And then we get our asses blown the fuck out at the end of the week. You hear all this crap. And it's nice to hear, it's nice to hear a coach that has some confidence in his football team. But it don't mean shit when by the end of the damn game, you lost. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of watching this team lose. Okay? Quite frankly, I think everything associated with this team right now are losers. And I don't want to lose as a football team anymore. So why would you want to keep Joe Judge? What? Because of development of Daniel Jones? We don't even know. Guys, we don't know if Daniel Jones is even going to be our quarterback ever again. Okay? We don't know if Saquon Barkley is going to be on this team next year. All right? We're going to have a new offense regardless of Barkley or Jones or whomsoever being on this damn team. Okay? Patrick Graham is starting to lose credibility. So it's like your defense looks like shit. Jason Garrett is gone. And Freddie Kitchens, I can totally see why you didn't hire him as your offensive coordinator. That's all I have to say about him. So, why are we keeping Joe Judge? I mean, if we're going to bring in a new GM, just bring in a new GM and give him a clean slate. Why are you having this? So you want to twist this man's arm before he can even get in the door. You want to force him to hold on to a quarterback or a running back or a head coach. No, you should bring in your next GM and you should allow him to pick the damn coach that he wants. If he wants to keep Daniel Jones, which personally, I don't see any GM coming in saying we want to keep Daniel Jones, and that's including Dave Gettleman. If somehow Dave Gettleman were to keep his job as GM, I still don't think Daniel Jones is going to be our quarterback next year. Much like the fans, I just don't think anyone has really seen enough out of him to say, oh yeah, he's definitely the fucking guy. So we're probably going to have a new quarterback next year. So why keep Judge? I just don't get it. There's nothing positive about this team that's making me want to keep our current head coach. Oh, it's only been 2 years. It's only been 5 years since we kept Dave Gettleman. Since we hired Dave Gettleman. And that's a change that needs to happen. Okay? Joe Judge hasn't impressed me enough to keep his job, personally. Quite frankly. I mean, we're losing these games guys, do you guys realize that this season we have been outscored by 59-0 in the last 2 fucking minutes of the damn first half? And you wonder why we have the win-loss record that we have. That's a coaching problem. Okay? That's a coaching problem. That's a culture coaching problem. Let him go. Fire him. Start over. Bring in a new GM who I hope is young. Okay, and I hope this young GM, personally, I would rather us hire a veteran head coach this time around. But whoever it is should be allowed to start with a clean ass slate. That's for sure. I just don't see any reason to keep the motherfucker around. I'm sorry.